Yeah, here we go. Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with Anna and Taina to, practice a little bit more English. And as I always like to say, here is not only about the English, but also about how well we build our confidence and improve our way to think about anything. So that's something that I really enjoy here. And I started my presentation some a few seconds before put this immersion on YouTube. But I'm here since 2024, and I started as a host in 2024 as well, 2 months after my beginning here. Um, I don't know, girls, but I'm sure I talked about the most topic that we have to talk along this about a year and a half. And I always really enjoy to be here. It's always a pleasure. I'm glad to be here every single immersion. It's a good opportunity to learn and share a little bit my experience. And yeah, that's it. And I'd like to listen to you, Anna. Who are you?
Hi, Osvaldo. My name is Ana Cláudia. I'm 43 years old and I live in Fortaleza, Brazil. I'm married and I have two daughters. And my goal is to become confident and fluent in English so I can communicate more naturally in conversations.
Yeah, for me, you are in a good level for sure. I don't know. When I had my first conversation with you before to start here, he asked me what means fluency for me, and the definition that I think is if I understand what you say and I've been understood. Only this. Of course, there are some fluency levels. However, if you can communicate, that's enough. So, you can communicate. I've realized that. And for you, Taina, who are you? I don't know you.
Yeah, my name is Tainá. Nice to meet you, Ana Cláudia. Um, I've been here since 2022 or 3, I'm not sure. Like Ana, I want to achieve my fluency level, and like you said, I live abroad and I really need to improve my English, increase my vocabulary. And here is the safe place to practice English without judgment. And I like to be here, to learn together. And that's it, guys.
And yeah, perfectly. As Taina mentioned, here is a safe place to practice. We don't judge anyone. We respect all point of views. And just to remember you on YouTube, guys, I'm here just to help guide us. I'm not a teacher, right? I'm a student with like of us here. So that's all. Girls, let's start with the topic. How external events shape our personal decisions. So I like this kind of topic. So I'd like to start with you, Anna, please, with the first question. Do you have access to the questions? Okay, you're muted, right? You're muted. Your microphone is muted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay right now.
Okay, I do you speak the question?
Yeah, do you have access to the questions, or if you want, I can copy here in the chat, in the Zoom chat.
Okay, I have the question.
Okay,
Do you
so
want to read the question?
Is if you like start read and answer the first question, please.
Okay. Um, just a minute.
Mm.
As the material, and I
No, don't
oh,
worry.
can global events change the way we prioritize our daily routines? Okay, I believe, yes, I believe events can significantly change the way we prioritize our daily routines. The pandemic, for example, creating a paradigm shift in how people value health, family, and work with life with balance. And personally, I started focus more on my health and professional growth.
Perfect, perfect. That was a good time to uh, make a paradigm shift in our lives. I put paradigm shift expression on the chat. If you want, if all of us want to use during the conversation, feel free. I like to bring it this kind of expressions just to learn new expressions during the conversation, right? So great, great. And for you, Taina?
Yes, I believe, Yana. After the pandemic, we can see many changes in your routine, like to study through the Zoom. We can work at home. The transportation is more short because we don't need to take a lot of transports like before. Uh, And for example, the vacuum, I before I needed to clean my house. I vacuum every morning, but now I have the vacuum robot, and the robot clean the floor for me, and I have more time to dedicate it to study or to do other things, and affects a lot my routine.
Interesting. I don't remember you said about your robot vacuum. Interesting.
Yeah, is don't say clean like us, but
Uh-huh.
help it a
Yeah,
lot.
help. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. I would like to have this kind of device at home as well. But that's so expensive in Brazil, this kind, I guess. I don't, to be honest, I don't know what would be the robot vacuum costs, to be honest, here in Brazil. I've never searched before. So, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
There
And
are
for,
many prices, different prices.
yeah, really.
I have
Okay.
one cost me $300 in Rio.
Oh, really?
Yes.
300 bucks? It's okay, I guess.
Yes.
If
But
you consider how helpful these devices would be, it's a good price, I guess.
yes.
Interesting, interesting. Yeah, and well, girls, about me, I'm a person driven by goals. I had my personal goals before the pandemic. Of course, global events like pandemic had changed every life in every place in the world. So I remember when I started to become a developer. I'm a software developer. I forgot to mention in my presentation. I've been working as a software developer since pandemic. when I started to study before the pandemic in 2019, for example, 2019, and I realized I had to put more effort learning this. So I had to spend more time to deep dive into this develop the concepts and all over these stuffs. And for coincidence, I had a small business, passenger charter business by the time. And in the end of 2029, I sold my own business to dedicate on development studies, right? And in the beginning of 2020, started the pandemic. And in the end of the same year, I got my first job as developer because the global events like this had changed how the market worked by the time. So there was a lot of opportunities in this field, and I took one of them by the time, and I'm here since then. So uh, I had a goal, however, the global events had gave me opportunities, So as I always like to say, we need to find our purpose, our life purpose, and then because having a purpose, we will find our way to um how can I say this, to guide us along the way to get the opportunities that we don't know what will happen. So yeah, that's happened to me. I had a clear purpose, and then I pursued it, and I got the opportunity, and I'm here. I'm only here because I intend to work in international projects, using my current experience and learn with other the people around the world. So yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next one. Tainá, I think it's your turn, please.
Yes. Number two, can people may feel pressured to behave differently after a major crisis like a pandemic? It's a good question. I think yes. I think change a lot your behaviors because it's like a trauma. After the pandemic, for example, you can fart in public, but you can squeeze because after the pandemic, everyone's afraid squeeze because it's the way to get a COVID. And now I have the habit. I use it to watch a lot all the time in my hands and use alcohol in my hands. And I am more careful to um, when I'm go to the hospital, I wear the mask, for example, to protect myself. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it changing my hygiene habits.
Mm-hmm. Your hidden habits is aflorou. I don't know how to say aflorou.
Flourish, flourish my habits.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. I got you, I got you. And about you, Anna?
I think that the same, but I, I, I think that this pandemic, gives a paradigm shift and making people value more family, healthy, and time more than my material things.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's impossible a situation like pandemic not to change our lives. That impact us in all aspects, I guess. I don't know about you, girls, but here in my region, currently is like we haven't had any pandemic before about our personal health care, you know. I don't used to see people using masks, for example, wear masks or clean their hands before to enter in a office or hospital or something like this, you know. Here in my region, I can't, hospitals there are this kind of care, but however, in another place here, we don't have this kind of care anymore. But yeah, for sure, that changed a lot. Yeah, okay, let's move on, girls. I think it's time to continue, and it's my turn to continue. Can a word event may force someone to change their career path? A good question as well. Uh, I believe yes. However, I think it's important that changing um, would be uh, yeah, that path changing. Oh my good. That let's reformulate my sentence. I think yes. However, we need to be aligned with our values. You know, if we don't have any values, for sure, we are open to new opportunities. However, as I mentioned, I'm a goal-driven person. So I really have my personal goal and career goals, and the opportunities that I got were totally related my goals, you know. Of course, nowadays there are a lot another big events, the uh, AI powerful tools nowadays. You know, for me that's another big accomplishment in these last years. You know, so that had been changing a lot how I work, how I solve problems. And for instance, today, some hours after now, I'm gonna have an interview related a role to be a AI developer. You know, that's new for me. It's totally new. So to be honest, sometimes I don't know exactly how to um, take myself properly in this situation because it's hard. The world is changing faster, so faster than a few years ago. So that's crazy. That's crazy, and that's it. And for you, Anna.
For me, it's the same thing. I see I can see the same perspectives that you see. And for me, I I I agree with you in the questions about the values, né? And the priorities, I think, and to see the how can you um, how can you gives our let me reformulate.
Don't worry, feel free. I did the same.
Can a word event may force someone to change their career path? Yes, because the person can see the word in a different way that, né? And gives her gives for me, for example, different priorities and values that I can give for me at
I got you. I understood you.
I don't know the words.
Don't worry, don't worry. If you, during the conversation, if you want to search some word or expressions, don't worry, you can ask us to wait a second or a minute. We are here to learn. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got you, and I agree with you. Our priorities changed a lot, changes a lot when I have a big external events. So yeah, I agree with you. And for you, Taina?
Yeah, it's the number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. For example, my case of mother, she is a teacher, and now she taking new training to help autistic children, because after the pandemic, the microplastic in the waters, the babies come with more autism problem, and she see now that children need this help. And yeah, because this event, she change of the career.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, you brought a good point. Good point about autism. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Anna, could you read and answer the next one, please?
Okay, number 4. If a country faces an economic crisis, must people reconsider how they spend their money? Oh, mas a caixa. How they spend their money. Okay. Yes, né? Mustn't people reconsider how they spend their money? And in a country with a crisis, I think that Brazil is is a good example for us.
Always in a crisis.
Yes, and it's important to take care of our money with responsible, and to know what do you have to make with our money.
Yeah. Girls, and a doubt had uh came in my mind right now. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about you. Oh my goodness, I always forget this expression. Let me search for a few moments, girls, before to say, not to avoid to say shit, lend money. I'd like to lend money, emprestar dinheiro to buy a place to live in the future. And I had a doubt. I have a doubt. When I retired, what will happen with this lend money? Because uh, when we retired in Brazil, we don't used to retire with a lot of money. In the most of cases, we won't have money to pay this land one, you know. What will happen? Is a doubt that came in my mind right now. You know, you said about economic crisis, and we face this in Brazil all the time. And it's important to think about this, as you mentioned. Because of this, sometimes I don't know exactly what to do, you know, because I have, for example, if I want to buy a place to live and give entry money to buy it. However, we'll have uh, a lot of land money to pay along the years. What will happen when we are retired? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I talked this, but it's your turn, Taina.
Yes, for sure. When we are facing the crisis, we need to consider and prioritize what is most important, like just in having the basic and avoid unnecessary waste, for example.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Totally agree with you. The problem is if you had booked, appointed something before the crisis, you know,
Yeah.
uh, it's hard. It's hard. That's something I think a lot, girls. I'd like to do a lot of stuff. However, I feel fear these stuffs. I feel fear. Yeah, that's it. So the next one is about, it's your turn, Taina. If you want to pick a question for us, feel free, Taina. Or if you want to ask whatever you like, you're a host here, you know, so I'm sure you're a creative person.
Yo, you are so kind. So number
You're
5,
welcome.
how might future words events could affect your education goals? Um, I would say could affect a lot because the Elon Musk said a weeks ago, who are studying medicine, for example, it's pointless. Não vale mais a pena. It's not worth more because the robots AI can do the best service.
Decision.
Yes, because they are more precision than humans. They are perfect precisions. And for example, it's so expensive to study doctor's medicine. Why do I do study it if the next 5 years I will be replaced by AI?
However, what will you do? What will you do in this scenario?
Yeah, it's a big doubt. It's a big
Yeah.
question because anybody knows the youngs are very depressed because
Mhm.
it affects a lot your professional future.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's something I really concern as a father, and I'm sure Anna the same as a mother. It's hard to have a perspective related our children, you know. The world are have been changed a lot, and it's hard to pick the right or guide the right path for our children. It's hard. It's a hard task. Parenting
Yes,
nowadays, it's not easy.
it's not easy, and anybody knows how will be, but I think we need to just trust in God.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I have sure about what will happen in the future. You know, even though I've been working in IT, I of course I see a lot of powerful tools that helped us a lot during the journey. However, I at the same time I realize in decision situations, AI currently used to make a lot of mistakes, and it's necessary to be reviewed by a human, you know, in a lot of parts of the building products or services, for example, you have to contextualize AI so much better. If you lose a simple detail, you could generate a big mistake from AI. So if you don't review properly, the task that you are doing will have a big problem. I can uh, I can bring a quick example about me. These days, I've rebranding a mobile app that I've been building in a company that I work for, and I asked for AI to help me in this journey. And of course, it helped me a lot, gave me good ideas. However, it failed a lot. It didn't consider a lot of important details related to mobile app layout, for example. I had to do by myself, So
Mhm.
if I didn't have enough knowledge and experience to do this, I couldn't deliver this task, for example. The AI wouldn't able to build the way that was necessary in this case. So, as I mentioned, I know AI are powerful tools, but there are a long way ahead to improve their skills to truly replace the entire human feeling, knowledge, and decision, the way that human decide stuff. Yeah, I said a lot. I'm sorry. It's our turn.
Yes, I agree with you guys. And Taina said that we have to trust in God. And I think this is for me and for my kids and everything that I saw in this world now, and how they big persons in the world like uh, Elon Musk that you said, but I don't like Elon Musk. I don't like all these guys because I think they are uh, not good persons, and I I have many concerns about what they said in a global events like economic forum world, and they said we have nothing and we can be happy, and
I agree.
so it's very for me the future is very uh, sad in the way how the things are developed, and uh, and I the AI for me is good, of course, because we can have more access, né? The different way to see the things, but we have to have the humans, because we have soul and different for the AI. So if we have people in the couple of the all the things that we have soul too, because I don't think that they have soul. I we have a different way to give for the human a perspective that includes the technology and um, and I don't know the word, but it's like something like this.
You said everything. You said everything. I agree with you. I agree with you. Um, yeah, we need to keep our children aligned with good values. Both as both of you mentioned, Tainá and you, Ana. I think that's the key, you know. And yeah, help them to live because even though we don't know as experienced people, so as parents, we don't know the best way to help them. It's hard. It's hard. It's a really deep question, girls. Okay, let's move on. I think I'm gonna pick one for us. Mm, let me search one here. I think it's a good questions. Good question. Okay, it's another good one. Question number 9. Could people's traditional beliefs may shift after observing global political changes? Yeah. Well, I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so. Especially in Brazil, we don't trust a lot in politicians in general. So, in my point of view, it's easier we continue with our traditional beliefs than trust in any politicians, you know? Um, of course, if you work with politics or if you have a clear position about this, maybe your traditional beliefs could change, you know. So, in my point of views, and I respect the other perspectives, in my case, I I I don't know if my traditional beliefs would change because of political changes or whatever. And how about you, Tainá? Question number 9, okay?
9, okay. Yeah, I believe yes, because last week, for example, Obama said that aliens exist and they help in the technology, the building cars and phones and internets, and this changed the way Christians think because they don't believe in aliens, just in angels, demons, and it affects the church in general
Good
because
point.
oh, the Obama said yes, aliens existing.
Yeah, he was one is one of the most influential people in the world, and he knows about he are talking about for sure. He was a president. And for you, Anna,
Yes, I think that the traditional beliefs can change when people see the global political change. Sometimes these events make people reflect and reconsider their values and opinions.
yeah. Okay. So let's continue with the conversation. And I'd like to continue with you, Anna. I think if you don't want to pick one, the next one would be the question number 6.
Okay. Can witnessing social movements may motivate you to take personal action? Can witnessing social movements may motivate you to take personal action?
I don't remember
Uh,
what is witnessing. Let me search. I don't remember. I created this question, but I don't remember this word.
ok. Oh, oh, que legal. My daughter wake up.
Oh, that's cute. Hello, Anna's daughter.
Uh, é, like witnessing, presenciar, testemunhar,
Isso.
né?
Yeah, yeah.
É, yes, I believe this, né? When the individuals see others fighting for a cause, and they may feel inspired to support, and it become more engaged, social engaged,
Mhm.
and
Have
it
you
can. Oh,
have you
eh,
ever tried to do some social movement once in your life?
yes, a lot. uh,
Really?
yes, I like this kind of things, and I'm a lawyer. I don't. And
Mm.
in my university, I made some social uh, events, and for example, the retired persons, né? And often these persons receive calls to, I don't know, empréstimos,
Mm-hmm.
something
Mm-hmm.
like this, and we 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 made a conscience for this. They don't.
Interesting.
Okay, and in the environment, meio ambiente, I can loan impressions.
Thank you, Taina.
Uh, and I made something like this too, and I think that the ai, Léo, para de me correr. Meu marido fica aqui buzinando, eu fico desconcentrando.
Well, I have to say something. I feel the same, Yana. When I'm trying to speak in English and someone are observe me, I feel scared, you know?
Yeah. And,
Close
and,
the
and
door. Close the door, Ana. Close the
eu
door.
vou já fechar aqui a porta. Lá eu fechei essa porta aí para mim, por favor.
Uh, and it's okay. However, you will realize along the way that you feel less pressured, and when when you see you will be talking in English close to another people, you know? You see that. I did
Yeah.
this, uh, let me check. 2 days ago, last Tuesday, I was talking with a talker here in Talk and Talk in my WhatsApp, personal DM, my DM WhatsApp, and we talked just in English, and I was close to my partner, my wife, and she said, "Oh, you talk only in English, and you are not afraid to do this, you know. You will realize that along the way. Feel free." Okay. And for you, Taina, I know you are a person that help others. So give your point of view, please.
Number 10.
Number six. Number six. This question is for you, I guess, Taina.
Um, I think um, if you think in others, you just wanted to help. If you love yourself, if you put on the another place, you you have the motivation to help. And when you see homeless who really need, you just want to action and to do something to help.
Tainá, have you observed someone before to decide to help homeless in your region, for example?
Yes, a lot. It's increased the number of homeless because the war in the Pakistan, Arabic, the economic crisis, many foreigners coming here to looking for another opportunities, but the life here is so difficult, like in Brazil, like in another place, and many foreigners stay in the street without the shelter, no food, and
No,
with
I'm
cold.
sorry. I asked now wrong way, I guess. My question was if you had observed people that helped homeless and so on, and because of this you decided to start to help or not. You just decided to start to help for yourself.
Yes, I see many people's helping. Oh,
Mm,
yeah, here the British people are very willing to extend the hands.
mm-hmm. I got you. So that's a positive side of British. You use it to share a negative side of British.
Yeah, in the church, for example, always there the project to help others. They
Mm.
give in the food, the soup,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
drink waters, tea,
Mm-hmm. I
and you
got you.
can help.
Mm-hmm. Interesting, interesting. And girls, that's a point that I need to improve my life, to help more people. However, I used to receive LinkedIn message in my DM asked me about did I how my career uh, build along the way. you know I think I like to talk with people, and every people that ask me this, I used to make a call with them to explain. Sometimes I share my screen, share my routine with them, because I know that for a lot of people that's a kind of a dream, like one day was for me. I had a dream to work in development products and services, So I completely understand that their point of view, and I uh, I I need to put more effort to help more people, I guess. However, I've helped some people, and some of them started to work. I could help them to get their first jobs, so I'm grateful. I'm glad to be part of their careers, you know. So yeah, but I know, I'm sure that I need to improve more my to put more effort in this. And yeah, girls, I don't know if you have more time for. Maybe we have more time for the final question. Um, Let me see. Let me pick the last one. How might an individual's choice to volunteer abroad? Well, I think we talked about this. Let me check. Yeah, we talked about this. Let me change. Uh, oh yeah, question number 8 is a good one. Could experience a world event may change someone's values about family and work? Yeah, for me, for sure. Um, it's impossible we don't change our family and work values during external big events, you know. We have to take care about this. We have to be open to um, take care of our loved ones and what are the most important for us, you know. So yeah, the pandemic, the AI have been teaching us a lot how how to deal with this. Of course, we don't have the right answers every time. However, we have to be we have to pay attention with this. And yeah, for me is this, and for you, Anne. Question number 8, right?
Okay, I think the same. I believe person can change someone's values about family and work, né? And this priorities and all the things that includes always to see the life's difference and can this experiencing change the the way to see the life and how can you use the AI, for example, with more consciously. And I have this ferramenta, tools. I have these tools, but I can't to think by myself sometimes more, né? And give a balance to no use all the time, but in some choose the things that I will make this happen in my life.
And review their answers for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for you, Tainá?
Yes, for sure, affect the way we prioritize our things in the life. For example, with AI coming, now I prioritize more my family than my career. And I don't see my career, my work like the only thing I have in the life. Now I realize that no, but I give more importance than before because I don't know, the next 5 years I think many things will be changed.
For sure. And girls, unfortunately, the time is over. I have to finish our immersion. I hope you enjoyed and have a good day and take care. Take care of your family.